Martin Compston, who's your favourite Scotland player of all time?
Good question. I would say James McFadden. I mean, he never got to a tournament, but he was definitely I've ever been an optimist with Scotland, being a Scotland fan. You always thought that, but he was a proper talisman. And 2 huge goals, I think he scored. What was the other one? It was against Lithuania, but that goal against France, I don't think any Scotland fan will ever forget. I mean, were they not world champions or just come off playing the World Cup final when we played them? One of the best teams in the world, to beat them in their own backyard with a goal like that. And I remember when I was watching it in America at the time, and I was early in the morning, I was just screaming, going, this can't be happening. And the game went on, and we're going to win. But he definitely seemed like any time during that period we needed a bit of magic, get the ball to Faddy, so I'd say James McFadden.
Good answer. Favourite current Scotland player?
It's got to be McGinn, innit? Everybody loves the wee one. That beautiful big backside of his.
A lovely backside.
It really is. I would say that, but also I genuinely think we're really in the middle of the park. I think we could give anybody a game. I'm not saying we've got the best centre midfield by a long shot. I mean, of course we're not saying that, but if you put McTominay, McGregor, Gilmore and McGinn in against there, they're going to give anybody in the world a game. Obviously, being a Celtic fan myself, I think Callum McGregor's the best player in Scotland, so he wouldn't be far. But again, with that Faddy kind of element as well, but John McGinn, he just seems like anytime we need kind of a bit of magic to pull that hole, he seems to be the man to go. But big McTominay's kind of becoming a similar sort of figure, he's popping up all over the place with goals.
Your favourite Scotland manager?
It's got to be Steve Clarke in it. I mean, I did have everybody, Craig Brown was a legend, wasn't he? And again, qualifying for a Euros and then a World Cup back to back. I said I'd been 12, 14 at that time, so thinking that felt like the norm for me at that age. I thought this is just going to carry on. But I think Stephen Clarke's definitely feel like he's brought the good times back.
Best Scotland memory?
Well, me and you had a decent time, but for what I remember of it, Ireland away was a great trip. But probably recently again, that McTominay goal against Israel in the last minute, you just felt, before that corner coming in, I mean, we needed that goal, and you just felt something was going to happen. So the anticipation in the stadium. Also, but if you could just wipe out the last 3 minutes, but Lee Griffiths' second free kick. I mean, what? And you're just thinking, man, I don't get still how nobody's marking Harry Kane after that, and just get rid of the ball. But for that minute or so after that, it was the greatest comeback ever. And just watching those scenes on the telly, I wish I could have been in the stadium for that day. So maybe with the end result, maybe not quite, but for that moment, Lee Griffiths, but recently McTominay goal against Israel in injury time. Worst
Scotland memory?
Been a few. Probably it was the playoff game against England, wasn't it? It was the one Scholes scored 2. Just going into that game, I just felt it was just so flat. I think England scored quite early, and then we just were never in the game. That was quite rough. And again, I hopefully shaking off this glorious losers tag. But that Italy game, when it was between us and them, it was kind of winners take all in classic Scotland. It was scored 2 each. And again, it's that thing so close, but yet so far. But I think we've got a wee bit of a mental problem. I think that in Scotland, like throughout our football, like we kind of seem happy with just sort of as long as we show up. And I think we've got to change that and actually get over the line. We've got to be more ruthless. And I do think, I mean, it's very telling that the amount of tournaments we've actually qualified for over years and never got out the group stage. I mean, we've been very unlucky amount of times on goal difference. But I think this team, there's something different about this team. I think we can get over the line.
Prediction for the Germany game?
If you'd asked me this 4 or 5 months ago, we were absolutely flying. Germany were struggling. But, I mean, they've just showed their class recently. Havertz has come on to a game. Toni Kroos, another Champions League. And we've lost 3 or 4 big players. I still think we can get a draw out of it. I mean, a win would be dreamland, but obviously Germany's home crowd, they're going to be up for it. They've got a wonderful team. I'm going to go 0-0 draw. Classic opener.
Prediction for the group?
I think we'll get second. I think, depending on, we will. I don't think we'll get beat by Switzerland, or I think we'll win and draw one. And I don't mean that going in. I mean they are two good teams. You can't underestimate them. They're there for a reason. And you just maybe think again, maybe we just lack a wee bit of cutting edge at times. But says McTominay's coming up. I think Big Che Adams a goal. Shanklin's had a good season. So if we can take our chances, then I think we'll finish second.
Great.
Well, just give me the answer to all the questions you just asked. Right, we'll start with favourite Scotland player of all time.
My earliest memory was Mexico '86, so Gordon Strachan, because we had the same name, and I just thought he was brilliant. Loved him. So Gordon Strachan.
That's a good one. Favourite current Scotland player?
It's got to be Super John McGinn. But I love Billy Gilmore. I think he could be phenomenal if he's just given a chance to start. But I don't know how you squeeze everybody into that midfield.
I don't know if you go. I mean, you don't want to. It's overthinking. If you go McGregor and Gilmore, kind of sit to hold it and let McTominay and McGinn play off the strikers. Because I think, I mean, like it's not comparing it to that, but England did really falter when they tried to get Gerrard, Lampard, and Scholes out of that midfield. But I think you've got to get your best players. Team that's got, you got to get the best players on the park. I think you've got to find a way somehow, if it works, get the 4 of them on.
Yeah.
Favourite Scotland manager?
Craig Brown, just because of that amazing experience of the World Cup in 1998. Imagine leading your team out like that as manager. And he was a funny wee guy as well. I actually played in a game and he managed us, and it was surreal having Craig Brown shouting instructions at you. Played beside Don Hutchison and Kevin Gallagher.
Do you think we'll go? I think I remember in '98. Remember they walked out with the kilts?
Yeah, they did.
Do you think we'll go with the kilts again? That's no.
I think there's been talk about it, isn't there?
I think it'd be brilliant. Why not?
See, I think just strip all that out. None of that. Just go straight into the game.
No, I mean, but walking before the
talk about on the pitch and that.
Aye.
I don't know.
I didn't mean during the...
I thought you meant walk out with a kick.
Playing kilts? Best Scotland memory?
Our trip to Dublin with Scotland was special, but actually I think when we played Brazil, it was kind of a home game at the Emirates in London. It was absolutely amazing experience.
Did you not sneak in, kidding on you had the flags?
Yes. Neil Forsyth, the famous author, got a cab, pulled up to the front, and like, you can't get in here. But we've got the flags. We've got the flags. And you go there, drove into the stadium and walked up the stairs.
Worst Scotland memory?
I think actually I went to see Scotland play New Zealand at Tynecastle, and it's one of the worst games of football I've ever seen. It was pouring rain. I think we drew 1-1, and it was abysmal. Really bad. It must have been about 2002.
No, there was a period around, and I remember I went to see us at Hampden play Serbia. Again, it was it was a terrible.
Yeah.
I think old Betty was great, but that year he was horning out caps like Smarties, wasn't it?
Bertie Boat's era was not a great time to be a Scotland fan.
But come on our show, Bertie, if you're in Germany.
All's forgiven.
Prediction for the Germany match?
See, I've got this terrible feeling that we'll start strongly. I think it'll be a score draw.
Think so?
Yeah. I think we might score first.
Again, I don't want to go into this.
The Davy Neri against Brazil, the toe punt from 20 yards, John McGinn will get them angry.
I don't want to go into this again, because I've just talked about it like this glorious loser mentality, but just a goal or something for us to celebrate.
Just imagine the celebration if Scotland scored first at the Allianz.
I know, I remember that. I remember it was Dembele scored against PSG in Paris. Celtic won up, and we celebrating and just going, what's coming now? What's coming? Prediction for the group?
I'm confident, quietly confident. You never want to jinx it, do you?
No.
But there's no reason why we can't get a result against Switzerland and Hungary.
No.
So, win a game. That's the thing for me. Win a game. You can go through with one win.
I definitely so the Germany game, it's not a free hit, you're a tournament game, but so you look at our squad, Switzerland and Hungary, we're at least as good as if not better. So why not?
Yeah. Well, John McGinn's had a bit of a rest. Andy Robertson, McTominay, big end to the season for all of them, wasn't it? So we've lost a few players, but the optimism, as Iron Brew have been telling us.
The Iron Brew are back now. They've done well. Done very well. The ads are back.
Yeah. We're rich on liquid optimism. It's going to be great.
Compston and Smart at the
Late
Euros.
night at the Euros, 10:30, BBC Scotland and iPlayer.
See you there. See you there. See us there.
Is it a question? See you there.